Good morning everyone and welcome to this joyous event, Pulsatio 2019. The first variety show of Faculty of Medicine, Wayamba University Sri Lanka. What we have prepared for you today, it's not simply a work of an art and a day, no, it's a carefully prepared show that we have worked towards for the past few weeks. It's been a beautiful mess at the hostels with everyone playing with their various talents. And over these last few weeks, those talents have shaped to the show what we have prepared for you today. So, this is us. You will be the judge. I'm Pulsatio here. Joining me are my friends and Madhu.
Yes, Pulsatio. And thank you everyone for joining us, and I'm sure this will be as memorable for you as it is for us. So, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause?
So, before we improve, can you tell me what's special about your show? This show has been prepared by the first batch of students here at the University of Peradeniye. So, what you are about to witness today is a spectacular performance by our fellow colleagues. This is us, and you will be our judge. Buckle up and enjoy. Light. Light is considered as a universal and fundamental symbol of prosperity. It's both Taiwan and spiritual. Light also represents our culture and tradition. Therefore, to make this morning more blessed, I would like to invite our admirable Professor M.D. Lamawansa, the acting dean of Faculty of Medicine, Wayamba University of Sri Lanka.
Professor Dr. L.D.R.D. Pereira, the Dean, Faculty of Applied Science, Wayamba University of Sri Lanka.
Dr. R.R.Zeri, the Dean, Faculty of Business Studies and Finance, Wayamba University of Sri Lanka.
Dr. V.G.T.N. Vidanagama, Director of ICT Center.
Dr. K. Disanayaka, the Director, Department of English Language Teaching.
Sir Deshan Rajaguru, English Language Teaching Unit, Peradeniye.
Dr. R.A. Manjuru, PTE Coordinator. Mr. W.M.U. Kirthiratna, the Senior Assistant Registrar, Faculty of Medicine.
To represent our entire batch, I would also like to invite Chaman and Mashi to carry the traditional lamp. I would also like to invite all dignitaries to do the same. Fellow audience members, please join us in giving our guests the most cordial welcomes. Let's all stand for this gracious moment.
Please remain standing for the university anthem.
Thank you.
So, our colleagues are warming up backstage and giving a thrilling performance. I personally can't wait to see how they can dance. I read so fusion of...
Spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage our amazing dancers. Now, I would like to call on stage our colleague Shamla to welcome you all.
Good morning. I'm privileged and glad to welcome you all to the Pulsatio 2019, the variety show of the medical faculty. I would like to take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to Professor M.D. Lamawansa, Dean, Faculty of Medicine, Professor EMP Ekanayake-the Vice-Chancellor, Wayamba University of Sri Lanka, Dr. K.M. Nayaka, Director, Department of English Language Teaching, Mr. R.N. Ranatunga, PTP Coordinator, Mr. W.M.U. Kirthiratnan, Senior Assistant Register, Faculty of Medicine, Head of Departments, Senior Lecturers, other lecturers, and my dear fellow colleagues. Today, we are going to show we are not only gifted with talent, but also with aesthetic skills. You are to witness our colors today. I cordially welcome you all back again. Let's work together to make this event a success. Thank you.
If I could, I would like to take a brief moment to talk about our team. I think I speak on behalf of everyone in our batch when I say that we feel privileged to have your supervision and backing with us at all times. None of this would be possible without your guidance.
Therefore, it's our great pleasure to introduce our Dean. So, please join me in welcoming Professor M.D. Lamawansa, the Acting Dean of Faculty of Medicine, to address the gallery.
Thank you very much. Good morning to everybody. Already the welcome speech has been made by Shamla, and it is, however, it's my duty to welcome all of you on behalf of the medical faculty. Vice-Chancellor Sir, despite your busy schedule, you are here to witness for the first time in the medical faculty a public performance by the inaugural batch. Since I haven't seen much and won't be able to comment on how good they are, but judging by the first item they just finished, I know that we are going to witness 3 hours of entertainment. And Vice-Chancellor Sir, that you have taken a keen interest to develop this university, not only the Faculty of Medicine, but it is due to your untiring efforts that we are able to witness even a variety entertainment of this nature today. Thank you very much, sir. Department of English under Dr. Nayaka and students and academics from other faculties and my own staff, all of you are very happy to witness this event. Why? Dear students, you are not just students for us. What we would like to see is you doing very well in all spheres of your life while you are stationed here for 5 years and to become good doctors. Your parents would like to see the same thing happening. So are your teachers and the wider university community down from the Vice-Chancellor. And the society at large, especially the people in and around Kuliyapitiya, are talking about you already. They love you. They want you to do well as well. So, therefore, everybody who are gathered here would be extremely happy to witness your performance. And from the person who cleaned your toilet to the Vice-Chancellor in the university. And that is the beauty of it. We do everything in our capacity to get you to become good doctors to serve this society. When I say that teachers are very happy to know what you do, it was only a couple of weeks ago that I had the opportunity of felicitating my own teachers who taught me 40 years ago in my O-levels. You may have seen this in social media and print media, and it was a sensational moment for me and also for the teachers who imparted education to us, for us to stand on our feet as you see today. So likewise, in another 20-30 years, you will value the importance of what's happening today. And it's entertainment is not just for entertainment, I believe. As a school child, I can remember that we had Mahadana Mutta in that one, and the students who can remember that, I was the Idikatu Pancha because I was the smallest in the class. I can still remember how we performed at the school level, at the zonal level, and the district level. And also this kind of activity is part of the university culture. We are there to learn from university, and as the last verse of our university song describes, indicates, while doing so, and there is plenty of opportunity for us to engage in the other activities which is a must for all of us in the university for 5-year-long period. And entertainment you might consider today as just a pure entertainment event. It is not so. And entertainment has got a strong, long culture. Those days from the King's Courtyard, the able people had to perform, and down the years it has now perpetuated to the society at large and including to the university. In current milieu in university, this kind of entertainment is not just entertainment but educational as well. When education and entertainment combine together, it gives a rich delight and also profound learning experience. Look at toys and the games that they are available in plenty for learning and teaching purposes. There is entertainment and learning both happening at the same time. Today also, you are doing the same thing because we had a very extensive professional transition program, and what you have learned there is being exhibited to a certain extent today. And in this gathering, in a small place, but it's an elegant auditorium, you will remember this for the rest of your life, and you make the history of the faculty. And you perform on the stage in front of an audience. I think all 72 get an opportunity, as I heard. So that gives you courage and confidence, and also to show your talent. While in the university, we would like you to cultivate these talents and go to the society and show how good you are. Actually, you are good. And what I have seen in other medical schools is that they have got enormous talents, but they don't use it to the extent that they should be using. And we would certainly like you to not to fall into that trap, but continue to develop. You will have better auditorium and better facilities at Lamawansa for this kind of things from next year. But as I said earlier, this is the first place, and you will remember until your death, I would say. As a pioneer batch, you have to pioneer many things. This is one of those. And education and entertainment should not stop today. Tomorrow, or rather Monday, that you will be starting your proper academic work, but combine the two together, and there is a nice word given for that: edutainment, entertainment and education put together. When the history of this faculty is written by some of you all who may be the Vice-Chancellor of this university or other places in time to come, you would wonder what you have done. And we are trying, I'm from Ruhuna, that I'm trying to do that for the Ruhuna University now after 30 odd years. Sometimes the information is scanty. And preserve all what you do. Today you don't have much value for this one. But in 30 years' time, when one of you all will be the Vice-Chancellor here, you will value the treasure of this event. So we have appointed, sir, one demonstrator to keep on collecting all these things. I think the students also should collect, and you will be invited 30-40 years later to contribute to what is known as a coffee table book to write the history of this faculty and the university. Once again, while thanking you for the invitation, I wish you the very best, not only for the entertainment program today, but for the academic program that you start on Monday and go home over the weekend, come back on Sunday evening to enjoy your work. Your 5 years will just run through in no quick time, and before you blink an eyelid, you will be facing your final MBBS. Thank you once again.
Thank you, dear sir. And we would like to welcome Dr.HSJ Senapathi, Medical Superintendent, Base Hospital Kuliyapitiya, to this variety show. Now, we highly appreciate the efforts, dear sir, you, Professor EMP Ekanayake, the Vice-Chancellor of Wayamba University of Sri Lanka, has put towards making the medical faculty a grand success. Therefore, we would be greatly honored if you could add a few words to our next show.
Director of the teaching hospital, Kuliyapitiya. We can safely call it teaching hospital and without taking any risks. And the other heads of departments, academic staff, administrative staff, and the students. I got this invitation. Thank you for the invitation. Actually, the purpose of this is entertainment, pleasure. That is something that at our level we are not having very much to. But in the back of our mind, we have the desire for entertainment and pleasure, that is for sure. So I was in a meeting from 9 o'clock, but still in the back of my mind was how soon I could attend this event, because I know that you have had so much talents not showcased during your A-levels. Otherwise, while doing your A-levels, I know that you have done everything, virtually everything, all this music and then participation in various competitions and everything. And now you are able to go showcase these talents. So it's a pleasure to see so soon that you have organized this event. And I was, when I read the name, I think you read this as Pulsatio. So you know the pulses and I know the ratio. So that we are together here as well. Because out of 50,000 students sitting for A-level, nearly 25,000 qualify. Even out of that, 1,300 plus students are coming. So we know all these ratios. I had to know all these ratios to justify why there should be another medical faculty to the university system and why it should be here at Kuliyapitiya. And of course, talking about pleasure, once you leave the university, this will be the one day during the rest of your life, you will recall these 5 years being the most pleasant years with all kinds of experience, and then during which time you can do everything, studies and virtually every other thing. And with primary focus on studies, entertainment, loving each other, right? Virtually everything. And we do not now, for sure, during your A-levels, you haven't had time for much entertainment. That I know for sure, because that is a do or die game at the A-level. But now you don't have to be so much away from entertainment at the university. This is a comprehensive program, inclusive, with a lot of freedom for entertainment. But entertainment has to be initiated by the students at the right time. So when the academic program is due to start tomorrow, maybe you thought that this is the right time to have some entertainment. It's good, and then even after your examinations, you can have this kind of events. We would like to see at least one event per faculty every year, and we have to find this entertainment through the studies. When we pass this A-level barrier, we have to find entertainment and pleasure through our studies, and even beyond that, when you pass out as a graduate and when you step into postgraduate studies, and that is the point. Most of us, you get married, find partners, and start raising a family. So while raising the family, you have to study, so that there is no different time, but we have to accommodate both entertainment and studies. So that is what I felt. I prefer to see this your performances here. I don't know how much I have missed in the morning, but at least as long as possible to see your performances. And of course, do not miss these opportunities, and the participation of every individual is important to make some contribution. Even organizing this, announcing this, or the contribution performances have something other than studies, right? Be able to come up with something other than studies when this kind of events are organized. We will facilitate and extend the fullest support for this kind of events, because we don't want to see just the graduates full of knowledge is an asset, but that is not the sole focus. We need complete graduates who are passionate enough and who know how the entertainment can solve most of the problems as well. So that is those are the brief things that I would like to place before you, and let's see how this develops and have some time together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to call on the stage Janit and Mashi to present our magazine.
Our batch consists of students from all over the country. Students of different and diverse backgrounds. Pulling inspiration from this, our talented colleagues have created multiple projects. And with this, we have prepared a little something.
Professor M.D. Lamawansa, the Acting Dean, Faculty of Medicine, Wayamba University of Sri Lanka, and Professor EMP Ekanayake-the the Vice-Chancellor of Wayamba University of Sri Lanka. Sir, we would be honored if you can come upon stage.
So, I've just got the intel that our colleagues are warming up backstage for the dancers. Anyways, Manol, did you hear the news? Apparently, our Prime Minister changed again.
Wait, I'm being serious right now. Just let me check on Google.
Hey, who needs Google when you have a news panel like ours? Please welcome on stage the most trusted news providers of the Faculty of Medicine.
See the time, what time will we start?
Yes, we're 15 minutes late. How much longer?
We have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Oh, I know. We don't have much more time. Get to the hall for at least 5 minutes. Wow, this is incredible and rough. Shut up. What? Also, I am very stressed out. Oh, they are coming back to us. Get to the hall for at least 5 minutes.
Wait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
Good morning and welcome to the news today. I'm Akram.
I'm Sandra. Our top story tonight is foreign aid to the Middle East and some people have been asked. Now we go out for correspondent Pit Castle who is living on the scene. Things seems rather tense regarding this issue.
Yes.
Any chance for quick listenation?
No,
Thank you, please.
Listen, Dalton Crane and some people asking questions. Go on that late in the program. Let's fetching with the weather. Thank you, Aisha. Now we go back to our solar and clean energy. Now we go to the doctor, Dr. Simon Bundar. Thanks for joining us, doctor. Let's get away. Solar power cars warms in their intensity. Is that correct? Any additional technology has been for solar pattern? So why are still developing the gas and oil? Thank you, doctor.
Now we go for a non-brief animal shelter that got fire. Everything died.
Now we are going to share. Sorry. Hello? Huh? What? Okay, I died in 5 minutes. Sorry for the confusion. I have to go now.
What's going on? Okay, now we go for a short commercial break.
සිලෝමතය අපි කට්ටිය සෙට් වෙලා ස්ටෙලා නෙමෙයි අපි කට්ටිය සෙට් වෙලා ස්ටෙලා නෙමෙයි නෑ පොඩක් පත්තරේ පොඩක් කිල්ල ගන්න බලන්න
ළඟට තිබ්බනම් මේම එන්නේ අඩු මුදලකට වැඩි කතා කරා ගොඩක් අඩු කතා කරලා
Sorry, and now for a weekly segment on the state of the nation, we have a political analyst, Damien Salvator. Damien, what is the biggest challenge facing America today? Thank you, Damien. And now we would feel once again where Joseph Jensen has our next story. Fascinating, Joseph. Thank you.
Sports with Steve. Thank you, Steve, and it's the time to go. Thank you for joining us today.
Good night, everyone. Okay, that was too fast. We have 4 more minutes.
What shall we do now?
Producer, can you hear me? Quickly replay the quiz content.
Good morning and welcome to the program Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Now you are with the most popular reality show in the universe. Today we have with us most intelligent people from Lebanon. Can you give a guess? Yeah, you are correct. She is our former minister, Mrs. Headlight. We are welcoming you to the hot seat.
Good morning.
How do you feel this opportunity?
Well, I'm glad to be here and I have to win 200 rupees anyhow.
What are you planning to do if you win the huge amount of 200 rupees?
I'll set my own bet and I'm planning to set up marriage.
All the best. Are you ready to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes.
Let's see the first question. How would you call the woman your father married? Option A, mother. Option B, auntie mother. Option B, C, little mother. Option D, big mother.
That's a difficult question. I think the answer should be option A, mother.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Computer, log in the answer option A, mother. Can you tell me why did you choose this answer?
Because I thought auntie mother means Nanda, my little mother means Punji Amma, and big mother means Loku Amma, so the answer should be mother Amma.
Such a great explanation! Next question. From the following, in which movie a gorilla has acted? Option A, Bahubali. Option B, the Jurassic Park. Option C, the King Kong. Option D, One Shot One.
Option D, One Shot One.
How do you tell it so confident?
As I can remember, gorilla acted in that film.
Are you sure?
Wait. I just want to. No, the answer should be C, the King Kong.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Copy the log in the answer. Option C, the King Kong. Let's see the answer. Your answer is correct. You have
I'm really happy.
Okay, all the best. 200 rupees. The third question is, where is the Eiffel Tower situated? Option A, Dorangas, London. Option B, Dumodara. Option C, Labiaya. Option D, France.
I've never heard about that tower before. But I've seen a tower in Labiaya premises. I'm pretty sure I know about that tower. It's a huge tower. It has drums on the top. And considering all these things, I think the answer should be option C, Labiaya.
Are you sure?
Yes.
computer, log in the answer option C. Let's see the answer. The correct answer is option D, France. You have lot of money. And I think you are confused between communication tower and Eiffel Tower. Just for you. Let's welcome our next contestant, Mrs. Pereira, to the hot seat. Mrs. Pereira, tell me about you.
I'm Mrs. Pereira from Colombo and I'm a well-famous housewife.
Are you ready to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yeah.
Let's see the first question. Who is the 45th President in United States of America? Option A, Maithripala Sirisena. Option B, Donald Trump. Option C, Heck. Option D, Chatura Senara.
Oh, I really have no idea about this.
You have 3 lifelines. Call a friend, ask your audience, 50-50. If you have any doubt, you can choose one of these.
Well, I'm taking call a friend option.
Who would you like to call?
It's Damita, who is my cousin sister. She studied at University of Virginia. So I think she knows the correct answer.
Okay, let's make a call to Damita.
Hello.
Hello Damita, I am Akram Surya Bandara from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Your sister is with me and she has won already 50 rupees and she needs your help to go ahead. Are you ready to help her?
Yes, I'm ready.
You have 30 seconds to answer the question. Your time is start now.
Well, sister, this is the question. Who is the 45th President in the United States of America? No, sister, the answer should be Donald Trump, right?
No, the answer is multiple.
No, sis, they are asking about United States.
That is the first time the answer is multiple.
Your time is over. Confirm your answer, please.
Okay, the answer is Maithripala Sirisena.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you confident?
You would help, man.
What?
You're confusing me. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Then confirm your answer, please.
Okay, the answer is Donald Trump.
Computer, log in the answer. Option D, Donald Trump. Let's see the answer. Your answer is correct. You have one. Are you ready to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes.
Let's see the last question. Who is the current Prime Minister in Sri Lanka? Option A, Ranil Wickremesinghe. Option B, Mahinda Rajapaksa. Option C, Tatiana Rajapaksa. Option D, Sujan Laksa.
Oh, such a confusing question. I have a doubt between Ranil Wickremesinghe and Mahinda Rajapaksa.
You have 2 more options, 50-50 and ask the audience. You can use one of these.
Well, I'm taking 50-50 option.
If you use this option, you will have only 2 answers. Let's see the answer. Option A, Ranil Wickremesinghe. Option B, Mahinda Rajapaksa.
Oh no, it can't be. Anyway, I have to give an answer now. So answer is Ranil Wickremesinghe.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you confident?
Yes.
Computer, log in the answer. Option B, Mahinda Rajapaksa. Last moment of the last question. Let's dance. Your answer is correct. You have one. You got a good answer. Here, your technique. Everyone now waiting to know about your secret behind your success. Can you tell us?
I have only one thing to say. Modern Karayaka, what a thing.
Thank you. And First of all, I would like to take a brief moment to welcome the two lecturers who have arrived here all the way from Peradeniye. We are pleased to have you join us.
The TV show sure was a blast. Akram, you were on point with that act.
Next, I would like to invite on stage Dr. Kuliyapitiya, the Head of Department of English Language Teaching, to address the gathering.
Good morning. Ayubowan and Vanakkam. Vice-Chancellor of Wayamba University, Professor EMP Ekanayake-the, the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, Wayamba University, Professor Lamawansa, Assistant Registrar of the Faculty of Medicine, distinguished guests, lecturers, the members of the English department who are here, while welcoming you all to this event, it's my great pleasure to utter a few words in this festive day organized by the first batch of medical students of Wayamba University to mark the end of the PPP course. With the establishment of Faculty of Medicine at Wayamba University, Department of English Language Teaching has started to write a new chapter in the history of Department of English Language Teaching, that is, we call the DELT. Today is a red letter day for all of us as we celebrate the completion of the PPP course with the English language as a component of it. To refresh my memory regarding the establishment of Faculty of Medicine at Wayamba University, I have sweet memories to share with you regarding the designing these courses. I can still remember Wayamba University did a lot of prior preparation activities and programs to welcome the first batch of students to Faculty of Medicine. Mid of last year, our Vice-Chancellor, the pioneer of the establishment of this faculty, sent me a letter informing us to provide the English language course for the new batch of students to the Wayamba University. From thenceforth, the DELT gathered information from other national universities like Jaffna, Colombo, California regarding English courses conducted for the medical students. Here, this was a novel experience for us. Meantime, if I am not mistaken, Vice-Chancellor sir introduced me to Professor Lamawansa, the first Dean of the Faculty of Medicine, who is the forerunner of this medical faculty of Wayamba University, to us. Somewhere in September, as I remember, last year. The first discussion on designing the English course for the new entrance to the Wayamba University, to the medical faculty, was among three of us. the acting dean of the faculty, Professor Lamawansa, Dr. Naomi and myself were the first people who had a discussion over this designing course. I still can remember Professor Lamawansa at this initial discussion told us he wants to see the mirror image of the English course done at the Faculty of Medicine at Peradeniye. Also, Professor Lamawansa told us that he wants to see the course is conducted similar to that of the University of Peradeniye. So several times we had to go to Peradeniye to meet ELTU team there, English Language Teaching Unit staff members. He told us there is a nice group of people at English Language Teaching Unit Peradeniye with whom we can work. Still I can remember your words. Nice people, he told us. So we had to go to several times of course to Peradeniye and then we had to study the programs and courses conducted at University of Peradeniye. And we could meet those nice people, he told us. There we met Miss Yamali, Mr. Deshan Rajaguru, and Miss Uttara and others at the English department at the Peradeniye University. I am happy to see that they are here today with us to share this event of happiness with us. On behalf of the English Language Teaching Department at Wayamba University, let me warmly welcome Mr. Rajaguru and Ms. Uttara from English Department of University of Peradeniye. We would like to give you a welcome, give you a big applause really. Thank you for coming all the way from Peradeniye to grace this event. As per the instruction given by the Dean of the Faculty, Department of English Language of Wayamba University tried to design an English course similar to that of University of Peradeniye, while keeping Peradeniye as a model. I would like to invite to our friends from Peradeniye to see whether it's like Peradeniye or it's different from Peradeniye. The decision is over to you, sir. Staff Peradeniye. Sir, we tried our best to prepare a course, design a course, mirror image of Peradeniye, mirror image of English course of Peradeniye. So we don't know whether there is a mirror image or any other image. We'll ask our people to, our guests from Peradeniye to design. Dear sir, as you all told us, EMP Peradeniye group is here a nice group of people. Truly they have no sense of effort, they are nice. They not only helped us in designing English courses and materials, but also they treated us, they gave us food and refreshment as well. We went to several times Peradeniye, they gave us food and refreshment, not only the education materials and other things we needed. They are of course nice people, nice group of people. They work together as one group, one team to achieve their goals. They have set an example to us really, how to work together. So we must not forget their immense contribution to make this course a success. And if not for them really, their help, we would not be able to design a course like this. Dear students, Department of English Language Teaching has employed young qualified teachers to teach English language during this PTP course or PTP program. I know they did their best. From our part, we have tried. We wanted to produce a magazine also like at Peradeniye, following the Peradeniye model. So we have prepared it, magazine from the first batch of students. We kept this magazine as a model and sample. So we tried to produce a similar thing. I know that our people commitment and dedication of the commitment of our people, our English department lecturers, they have done their best. As the name of the course implies, PTP English course, English language course will help to transfer yourself to be real professionals in your profession of medical practitioners. English is the key to open doors of your career. Therefore, Faculty of Medicine has allocated some more hours to English department to teach English to the first year students during the first semester. And the students will stay with us, and we are happy to work with you and to your competencies in English language. As we all know, multilingual brains are more sharper than the monolingual brains. Knowing another language beyond your mother tongue is opening another new path of thinking in your brain, working another path in your brain, working path or thinking path. We know monocular vision has some limitations. Likewise, knowing one language is also has some limitations. So the Department of English Language will help and guide you to be real professionals and see the world beyond your mother tongue. We wish to see you among the best medical practitioners in the country and the world arena, our Wayamba students, Faculty of Medicine. That's our wish. On behalf of the Department of English Language, we really appreciate the guidance extended by the Vice-Chancellor from the very inception, and the Professor Lamawansa, Dean of our Faculty of Medicine, and others in the faculty. Especially, I must mention the names of Dr. Nayogi and Ms. Pavitra here. Their cooperation, their commitment was encouraging always. So, we really appreciate what they have done for us to introduce this course. And also, I must not forget the contribution of our staff members, Ms. Ruini, Azaria, Mahisha, and Umarka, the teachers who involved in teaching during this PTP course. I have been given, I think, 10 minutes to utter a few words. I have already consumed more than 10 minutes. So I am going to wind up my speech at this moment. Dear students, you have started a new tradition, fighting a new tradition, introducing a new tradition from the for the Faculty of Medicine. This tradition will pass down from batch to batch. We want to develop a new tradition in the medical faculty. You are the first batch of students to start this tradition. On behalf of the Department of English Language, I am thankful to you all for giving us this opportunity to address you all, and wishing you good luck in your career path. I would like to wind up my speech. Thank you.
Now I'd like to call on stage and Majid to hand over the pseudonym.
So this is the occasion to appreciate the service rendered by the Department of English Language Teaching, University of Peradeniye. Our colleagues are here in appreciation of their service. We have our students, we have prepared kind of souvenir for you. So I will cordially invite Mr. Deshan Rajaguru and Ms. Uttara to the stage to accept our souvenir.
Thank you. To take a light break from the entertainment side of things, we have a small ceremony organized to celebrate and to appreciate the talents of our students. So I'd like to call on stage Professor M.D. Lamawansa, the Acting Dean of Faculty of Medicine, to hand over the awards and certificates.
Creative writing at third place, EMP Ekanayake. Second place, B. Suruthi. And at first place, MGHMK. Copywriting at third place, Irish.
Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to call on stage Professor EMP Ekanayake-the Vice-Chancellor of WYAMBA University Sri Lanka.
Second place, Dimali Balasuri. First place for copywriting, Pavani Citizen. For the best grammarians, third place, Sasna Bora. Second place, P.V. Dirshanivartana. First place of best grammarians, W.A.D.I. Idusarani. The best speaker at the debate, Manuel Bohon.
Thank you, sir. How do you like the show so far?
I think it's really going there.
The show is just going to continue to get better with the next item. Up next, we have a dance fest combining multiple dance cultures of both our dancing groups and lands. Please give them a big hand.
Tonight
Well, that was a short and half indeed. I really enjoyed that bit of you too. So next, on a more serious note, we have Pawan here who would like to share his thoughts in this variety show.
Good morning. Dean Kingston, Faculty of Medicine, Dean Faculty of Applied Science, Dean Faculty of Business Studies and Finance, Head Department of English Language Teaching, Head of other departments, Director of IT Center, lecturers, other lecturers, Senior Assistant Registrar, other guests, and my dear colleagues. Today I am here to share my university life experience, and here I am proud to deliver the speech as the best speech medical student of the faculty. First day in my university life started with excitement, all new faces. I walked in with fear, small leaps. 10th of December 2018 was a milestone in my life. We were warmly welcomed by faculty, conducting an inaugural ceremony. I stepped into the auditorium in snare myself, but came out of it with confidence. Their speech developed self-esteem, braverness, and smartness in me. Initially, it was very hard for me, being an undergraduate student. I was stressed when I heard all lessons would be taught in English, which was a bitter language for me. I was wondering how the professional transitional program would develop my English, where school could not do for last 13 years. As lecturers, you all were great. Your effort was successful. I have developed my English up to extent. I was a student who was very scared to speaking English, but the same student in speaking in front of you here. Okay, thank you.
Next up, we have a real treat lined up for you. We have characters from my very own NOC partners, Manul and Kumudu, played to an all-professor and his assistants. So, to be sure, this will be a thrilling performance. Please welcome on stage our drama crew.
Yes, sir. Can you pass that screw up? Screw? This right here is a time machine. It can be used to travel through time.
Time? I always wanted to go back to the past.
Now what would that be?
Why? Do you know my wife, sir? She has been helping me for like 5 years. I just want to avoid the day we met.
Boy, I'm working on this trial getting you married. Problems. What did you get done? Go bring that song.
Yes, sir. But be careful, right?
Ah, God.
Oh my God, sir. I told you to be careful. You are too careless for being a professor.
Careless? Who is careless here? Is that the way you hand over soap? From the wrong side?
Now stop calling, sir. We better hurry to hospital.
Need bang. Some go to rape you.
And sir, see, the wound is too deep to heal. Sometimes I wonder, am I the professor here?
I'll manage this by myself.
What is this, sir? Please, come to your sense. Let's go. Sit down.
Plus, you need a doctor, right? You come by deep depth.
Doctor has his private plane today. Will you come too? Don't make a scene. Hey, come.
Yeah, this doctor's what will happen to these poor patients in this temples? Something should be done. This is a human.
What to do, sir? Most of them are like this today. But there are some decisions too. He's coming.
Darling Sheila! So much, Papa. You know my wife. Always paravarene. Laugh at you. What to do? Yeah. I finally meet you. There are some student patients waiting for me. So I had to leave now. Laugh at you. Okay. I'm free tonight. So, then come to your place. So, you can keep that saman packet ready, yeah? Bye. Hello. Morning. How are you? How is your husband now?
Yes, sir. He's out tonight.
Why?
Today he has got the night shift. He's the superintendent, doctor.
Ah. Then, you stay.
a principle act. But doctor, you can examine the wound. What? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You think you're better than me? Huh? You think you're better than me? I'm the doctor here. You won't die for that stupid fool. Just take this medicine and go away. Stupid.
Seems like we did it, sir.
Yes. Yes. Finally I did it. My name will go down in history.
Great, sir. They still talk about Neil Armstrong's dog. Likewise, people they talk about me too when they about this time machine. So, sir, now can we go back?
You can't go. Only I'm going.
What is that, sir?
Things if both of us go. If something goes wrong, there should be someone to hear the news.
How did I forget it? Who cares even something happened to this old man? I'm not like that. I'm still young and a handsome lad. So, and also, only married twice. Only have 4 kids. A long journey awaits me. I can't die so soon. Sir, you know, I don't go beyond your word. So, you can go. I will stay.
Okay then. Come in. You have to do this letter. Yes. Copy. That is not urgent girls.
What a silly man you are. I have told you 1,000 times to be safe. Now what? Don't ever come here until you find a cure for it.
Don't shout, my queen.
Oh please. Everyone knows that you have herpes. They blather about it here and there. I won't stop this until you do something.
My queen, calm down. We should keep this as a secret. The cockroaches will find a cure for it.
Secret? You think this is a secret? Not only Rome, the whole of Egypt knew about this before me. Fool.
Caesar? Cleopatra? My God, what a surprise! I can't believe this. My address are not in Vietnam.
Who are you? Huh? How dare you investigation? What is this going for? Who let this man get inside? Guards! Guards!
Why, my lord?
Idiots! What were you doing until this week entered my court? Is this how all do your duties?
Sorry, my lord. About this man, we haven't seen him before.
Then who knows? Me? Me? I sentence the both of you today. You intruder, kneel down before me. Why did you come here?
My lord, my name is Pulsatio. I'm from the future. This right is a time machine. Can be used to travel through time.
What on earth are you talking about, you madman?
Listen. This right here is a cell phone. You can use it to send messages to people, talk to people, find girls.
What was that? Guards! Guards!
You can use this to take pictures of yourself. It's called a selfie.
You see this man was following each and every girl in the town, and now he's going after me and males. What a shame. Why didn't I meet Mark Anthony before? How did I end up with this fool?
Because she's the king, my queen.
I forgot. I came here for his throne. I was thinking of you.
I couldn't stay without seeing you.
Come, we'll go somewhere. If she sees us, we'll meet her.
I should ask myself to find such a handful. It's been a week since my last message to Hippocrates.
Hippocrates? You say Hippocrates, my lord? The reason I came here was to meet Hippocrates.
My lord, have an email, sir. It should be from Hippocrates.
Email? Okay. Throw the E away and hand over the mail. Aha. I think you showed up on the best day. Hippocrates should come today.
Oh, that is good news indeed, my lord. Can you explain to itself?
Just a doctor, please. I need an urgent cure for a horrible disease.
Hello, I got the news.
What? Does everyone know about my disease?
Sorry, madam, but we will do something about this.
Yes, you should. I order you to do. Anyway, this is Professor Akan Babu. He is from the future. He is a friend of mine. He says that we are famous in their time too. And Hippocrates, you must do something to stop future people knowing about my disease. Huh? Hello, Hippocrates. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hippocrates, Professor has something to request from you.
Yes, Professor. What can you do?
Hippocrates, the reason I came here was because in the present, doctors, they know the cures for diseases, but it seems like they know nothing about them. Please, teach them some ethics as well.
Really? Aren't they behaving very brutal? I must do something about this.
Thank you, Hippocrates. You will be greatly honored by your confidence. But Caesar, my lord, even in our time, we don't have perfect remembrance.
What?
Sir? How was the journey, sir? I thought you would never come back.
Nice to see you again. Come, tomorrow hospital scene is successful. Let's go. Come in. That was the Hippocrates word. That is how doctors are supposed to behave. Thank you.
Thank you guys for bringing out these lovely smiling faces to the audience. Next, we have another dance, but this time it's a rather unique duos dance performance. I don't want to waste time here announcing anymore, so please welcome on stage Nela and Surti.
Thank you.
It's a wonderful performance. Now, we have a speech to be delivered by our colleague Hansi, who will talk about her stories here at Wayamba through a female voice.
Good afternoon. Dean, Faculty of Medicine, Dean, Faculty of Applied Science, Head Officers of Department, other academic staff and my dear colleagues. First of all, I would like to offer my gratitude to organizing committee for giving me this opportunity. Last 10th of December, we entered to this university. That time, we were warmly welcomed by Dean Sir and other staff. At the inaugural ceremony, university staff emphasized about professional transitional program. I think it is our first milestone of our professional life. English is essential for getting knowledge and achieving victory of the world. Today is the last day of this program. Throughout this program, we learn lot of things, which are group activities, individual and group presentations, lectures and assignments. Our lecturers were very helpful in giving us knowledge and competencies. Finally, I would like to thank on behalf of our colleagues. As a result of this program, we were able to improve our knowledge well. We hope to become skillful doctors in future. Thank you.
Now to get back on track. It only takes that one song to chug up all those, be it pleasant or unpleasant, memories. It's always a really beautiful feeling when that happens. Next, we have a truly classic song presented by the melodious voices of our girls.
Hey Manoj, by the way, I just heard that Judith was looking for a dance partner. I mean, can I join with her?
Nah, I'm sorry Machan, Ruin's already got it covered.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Thank you, girls. That was a wonderful performance. Up next, we have a sensational item. If this does not get your feet tapping, we don't know what will.
The orchestra has taken the stage, and please don't forget to keep a special eye on our very own concert.
now it's time for an apparently pleasant surprise organized by the DELT.
Thank you. Now, it was a great pleasure to learn with you for the past 2 months' time. Therefore, we would like to present these tokens of appreciation.
Now, I would like to call on stage Senapathi and Chamat to hand over the first award to Dr. EMP Ekanayake, the head of the Department of DELT.
Next, I'd like to call on stage Sajira and Ruzda to hand over the next award to Ms. Rohini Vijayanayakan.
Next, I would like to call on stage Janani and Aditya to hand over the next award to Ms. Mahimsa Vijayaratna.
I would like to call on stage Naini and Kalhara to hand over the gift to Miss Azaria Chana.
Finally, I'd like to call on stage Dulakshi and Dhananjay to hand over the last award to Ms. Amalka Patango.
It was a great pleasure to learn with you for the past 2 months' time. Therefore, we would like to present these tokens of appreciation.
Thank you. Now, we are nearing the end of our show.
By this point, we are properly exhausted, but it was worth it. To hand over the first award to Dr.
To end things for the day,
EMP
up next, we have a non-stop that will have you vibing to the rhythm.
Yesterday, today, or tomorrow.
sorry, this is not in the agenda. So after seeing them performing well, I felt like talking to you. So we call them our big kids. So on behalf of our teachers, I am here to speak. We don't like to call us lecturers or instructors. I like to call us teachers, because lecturing and teaching are two different things. So actually we really appreciate you, and you did a great job. Sometimes we had to keep them out of the class. Bohara? I think Miss Azaria sent you out. We had to close the door. Johnny? Right, okay, all these were to see this success, your success. So we are really happy, and you could make tears in our eyes, happy tears. So bring this to your next batch, and I'm talking on behalf of our teachers, all your teachers. So thank you very much. We enjoyed your performance. Thanks.
Your ideas on action.
If you want to put a person in trouble, to remind the person without any kind of notice to say a few words in public. For the morning address, I prepared a little bit as to what I should say. Yeah. As I said at the beginning, that we were anticipating to have a great show. We are not disappointed. And there were several good things which I noticed. There was participation of the whole batch, if I am not mistaken. That is a very good thing. Number two is that you have done a fair amount of preparation to get here. And also the variety of items that you have collectively included speaks volume of your abilities. And especially, I think she mentioned that there were happy tears in the eyes of the audience. I do agree with you. And so sensational. And especially going back for centuries in time clock and giving that message by the first batch at the beginning of their career. If I say something, we have achieved what we want to achieve. Well done. The second one is that what we always try. I was just speaking to Mr. Kirthiratne. It is no job for us to take this responsibility. We know that your future is in our hands. It is not easy, but it is not difficult either when we have the support of people like DELT. They have done a wonderful job and they have committed beyond their limits. And shall we applaud them for when you say that you are committed your life to do the best and to do wonders, what else do we need? And I am really appreciative of all that what you have done. This goes down the history, and this will become a tradition in our faculty, and it is your faculty. And feeling for the university and the faculty that you live in is so important. This is your home, as you have indicated in one of these explanations or the photographs, that this is your home. Yes, it is your home. Now you have got enough experience to show the rest of the university, and also the next batch to come, probably in August or September, not far away from now, to lead them. And also, it may be worth you considering some kind of a show, maybe later on. You can invite your parents, you can invite your friends, and wider university community, and organize yourself and run a show for 1 or 2 hours, and then it may be worth doing. I think there may be a lot of other things that has gone through my mind while I was watching, but I think those are the words that I can utter in front of you. But well done, boys and girls. I'm really proud to be your first dean.
It has reached to the end of this occasion. Let's end Pulsatio 2019 with a vote of thanks.
And appreciation and gratitude to all those who made this evening a great success. I invite Sachin, dear friend, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Today, it's a delightful day for all of us. And I am privileged to deliver a speech thanking to you all who were supportive for us to make this memorable event a success. First of all, I am glad to convey my gratitude to Professor EMP Ekanayake-the Vice-Chancellor, Wayamba University of Sri Lanka, Professor MD Lamawansa, Dean, Faculty of Medicine, Wayamba University of Sri Lanka, and Dr.HSJ Senapathi-Medical Superintendent of Base Hospital, Kuliyapitiya, for making your presence at this event despite of your busy schedules. And I would like to thank Sir Deshan Rajguru and Madam Vittara for coming all the way from Peradeniye to appreciate our talents. Actually, the Department of English Language Teaching was very much inspiring and helpful in encouraging us throughout this period of 2 months. So, Dr. Nayak, Head of DELT, and the staff of DELT, including Ms. Ruvini, Ms. Omaka, Ms. Mahisha, and Mrs. Azaria, I find this moment as the best opportunity to thank you all. I would also like to thank Mr. W.M.U. Keerthiratna, Senior Assistant Registrar, Faculty of Medicine, Wayamba University of Sri Lanka, regarding your dedication. And especially, I am happy to convey my gratitude to Dr. R.A.N. Ranathunga, coordinator of this professional transitional program, for coordinating this event, and the staff of Faculty of Applied Sciences. We are very much grateful to you about facilitating your requirements, our requirements, without any hesitation. And today, the video cover-up is being done by ICT Center of Wayamba University of Sri Lanka. So our special thank goes to the staff of ICT Center, and I would like to thank all the staff of Faculty of Medicine, Wayamba University of Sri Lanka, especially including the lecturers and the speakers. And the non-academic staff is always with us with their silent help. So we are very much grateful to them also. And finally, my dear colleagues, you were amazing in helping each other, and we laughed, we argued, even got angry sometimes. But we enjoyed each and every moment. Finally, here we are. making this event a success while making our bonds even more stronger. I hope you all enjoyed this show, and again, thank you all.
As the final note, we would like to apologize if the show was not at a particular standard that you were expecting. This was Pulsatio, and this was the rhythm of our hearts. We practiced for this show with a great amount of dedication, and we know that each and every one of us gave the best of our efforts.
I'd like to take a brief moment to talk about what happened behind the event. During the practices, we built a certain chemistry within us. Working together with a bunch of people was quite an experience, but at the end of it all, it was extremely rewarding and worth it. There is an end of everything, but we believe that there is never an end, but always a beginning. So, to conclude for today, I request you all to rise as we hear the national anthem.